turning up aces and deuces and threes as Jim flips the cards for the celebrities on Cut Charts. And here's the host of Cut Charts, Jim Perry.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You're very kind. Thank you for joining us. Gene Wood, you've made my day. Thank you. And thank you for joining us here on Card Sharks. We are indeed playing Card Sharks with celebrities. As a matter of fact, we have 3 weeks. 4 celebrities with us this week. The 2 highest scorers will come back in the 3rd week. 4 more next week. It should be very exciting. And, of course, we're going to guarantee a certain amount of money for these nice people. At the end of the 3 weeks, the winner overall, an extra $25,000 for his or her favorite charity. This week, we're playing with 4 nice people. Meredith McRae, Marianne Mobley, Greg Malavy, and this gentleman who's going to be coming out here right now to try to add a little bit more money. Fine man, nice actor, Mr. Russ Martin. Hello there. You're doing good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, nice group.
Marvelous. Oh, you took a great.
They really make you feel at home.
Yes, they sure do.
You are playing now on behalf of...
I am playing on behalf of the Cancer Immunization Center at UCLA.
And Ross is doing very well for them. Thus far, Ross has won $3,600 in our round-robin tournament for them. Cut the card?
Yes, I did that.
Let's add a little more right now. Let's open up the board and get to those money cards. Come on, Ross. Yeah, you're doing well. Playing the game very well. And it looks like you're having a good time, too.
Oh, I'm enjoying this thoroughly. Are you kidding? I wouldn't trade it for anything.
That's nice. $200 of new money we're going to give you now with the money cards. 3 cards, the bet as you will on the bottom line. Up to the 2nd level, we'll add the 1 card, then the next 2. Couldn't count there, right, Lois? Remember, your decision how you bet them with a $50 minimum bet, and of course, the big bet, you must risk at least half the money. And unlike the main game, of course, if you get a double over here, you do not lose. The money just carries over just to help you along. Here's $200, Ross. Good luck. And, of course, you can change the base card on each level if you need to. Thank you, Lois. We'll start Ross off with 200 and a 5.
I want to change that.
Only change it once. You must play this. A 2. Great
You
card.
bet. I'll bet it all higher.
$200 that this card is higher. Yes, for the queen.
I'll bet it all lower.
All of it again, trying to double it for 800. Yes, for the 3.
I'll bet it all higher.
Trying for 1,600. Higher with an 8. 1,800 as we give you the other 200, moving up the ace.
I'll bet it all lower.
Trying to double it. He does. First card you've got to be a little more careful about with 3,600.
How much have I won on this one?
3,603 cards to go.
I will bet $400 lower.
$400 lower than a jack. Right again. Now you're up the middle. Be very careful.
I will bet $50. Wait a minute. I've got 4,000, right?
Yep. But
I will bet $100 lower.
All right. We would love to see another deuce right now. Come on. $100 lower? But for $100, you bought a good card. We're going to move it up. You've got a queen. You can play that or change it. $3,900. What's the big bet? You must bet at least half.
It's for a charity that I believe in with all my heart. It's for a charity that I think is going to make a major difference in the research in this dread disease. I'll bet all of it lower.
Double or nothing. Come on. Is this card lower? Yes! $7,800. Come on. That's nice. That's nice. Go on down here. Ross Martin took a chance. And the UCLA Cancer Immunization Center is $11,400 richer. We'll be back with Meredith McRae and Greg Malavy right after this.
Some people say dress your age. That's ridiculous. Age is just an illusion. How you show up for the world, that's what's real. What's your idea? I put it out there with the GoDaddy website.
There's a river that inspired imagination, where pioneers found purpose, and American music was born. The Mississippi River is home to so much that is America. With American Cruise Lines, you can experience it all. Hear the gentle sound of the paddle wheel as you watch the sun rise over the heartland. Savor the finest cuisine and explore Civil War history. Feel the warmth of Southern hospitality on the world's finest riverboats. Only on the Mississippi River and only with American Cruise Lines. Visit AmericanCruiseLines.com or call for your free cruise guide. Small ship cruising done perfectly.
Not sure you have the right credit card? Know which one to get? Turn to the nerds. Hey there, aloha. Need a card with great travel rewards? Turn to the nerds. Yowza, that sounded expensive. Time for a credit card with a lower interest rate? Turn to the nerds. Can we crack a window or something? The experts at NerdWallet make it easy to make smart money moves. Compare and find the best credit cards for you at nerdwallet.com.
I got the deal of a lifetime on Poshmark. I got these barely worn Louis Vuitton heels, and I paid $100 for them. I would have paid over $700 for these in the store.
Get $5 off your first order. Download the free Poshmark app now and use offer code LOVEPOSH.
Alan, Bert, Jim, Bob. Password Plus, Super Password Tattletales, Card Sharks, The Buzzard Daytime Tango starts weekdays at 2.
Wow.
On Buzzer.
That was exciting. That was exciting with Ross Martin. And he said during the commercial, he really feels there's so much to be done, and he just had the feeling that he could do a little bit more, and just why he bet it all, and it really paid off. That's nice. And among the people rooting him on, a nice group from Whittier at Cal High are here with us today, right? Two nice people coming on now as we can continue the round robin. As a matter of fact, first time in the round robin this week, we have a husband and wife against each other. Should be interesting. Janice will deal out the cards, and we'll meet once again Meredith McCrae and Greg Malavy. Hello there, and Greg is playing in the red. And hello there. It's kind of an interesting challenge with the two of you against one another.
I'll
now.
say. The only thing is I'm a little scared. It depends on what kind of questions you ask us. You've been
This could
awfully
lead to
personal
divorce,
this
you know.
week.
Oh.
So we could have a marital spat right here on stage.
Oh, good.
Depending on the question.
You'd love it, right?
This is so interesting. Who are you playing for, Greg?
Cal Whittier High.
Trying to get the sympathy vote.
Yeah, right. No, I'm paying for the Sierra Club Foundation, yes.
Good. And
Sorry,
you,
Cal
and
Whittier.
Meredith?
I'm playing for United Cerebral Palsy.
Oh, all right. Two worthwhile charities. Greg's already won $1,000 for his charity. You cut the cards?
Cut
Yes,
the cards.
cut the
Here we go. We start the best 2 out of 3 with a question to Greg. Greg, we asked 100 married men. Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
You
Big
win.
trouble, I know.
100 married men. Does your wife have a sexy nickname for you that no one else knows? How many men said their wife does have a sexy nickname for them? A secret sexy nickname? With coffee,
yes, I
of course,
would
yes,
say
right.
for sure. I mean, I do. I'm not going to repeat it on the air, though.
Oh.
It's Glimmer.
Big fella.
It's Glimmer, and it's not too sexy.
Glimmer.
Glimmer,
Yeah.
those are his
No,
initials.
I would
GLM.
say yes. I would say, yeah, 50%. I'm 50 out of 100.
50 out of 100
yes.
in this
Yes.
case. Married men said their wife does have a sexy nickname. No one else knows.
Higher? Oh, I don't know. I don't really think so. I mean, we don't have a real sexy one. We've got a few personal nicknames, but nothing too sexy.
Turkey's good. Yeah, she tells me that a lot. Turkey.
I think I'm going to say lower.
Lower than that. If it's lower, you'll play your cards. If not, Greg plays his. And, of course, if you hit it right on the head, it is another $500 for your charity. The actual number of married men who said their wife does have a secret, sexy nickname for them is 33. You're right, Meredith. It is lower. So Meredith gets the first look at her cards, starting off with a 5.
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm going to keep it. Keep it and go higher.
Playing it higher. No.
Oh.
And that gives Greg a free chance at a 9.
I can't change it?
No, you can't
Cannot
change it.
You did not win the question.
Lower.
Lower than a 9. No.
Oh, that's a
No one
tough
goes
one.
any place on that one.
Nowhere.
This is a tough round.
Question to you, Meredith. Meredith, we asked 100 women. Do you find male bodybuilders with big, bulging muscles sexy? How many women said they do find male bodybuilders sexy?
I'm in big trouble on this one. You guys can tell because he's not exactly Jack LaLanne. You know what I mean?
Hey, I got 2 years for the price of one.
I don't know that.
That's
again,
because you went in the hopeless file, Greg.
You know, that's another hard question because when you think of all our big heroes in films, Burt Reynolds and everybody, I mean, they're kind of big, but what do you guys think? No, I agree. Okay, I agree. I would say that most women would say no, that they don't find those guys with all the huge muscles that much of a turn on.
How many do find them?
I would say 38.
38 out of 100 women said they do find them sexy. Big muscles.
I'm going to say, as Arnold Schwarzenegger would say, lower.
Lower. Even less than that.
Yeah.
So you agree with me, not too many.
Yeah, she agrees. Yeah, he agrees.
I'm going to go lower than you.
The actual number of women who do find male bodybuilders sexy is 19. It is lower. Greg's got it. And Greg, there is hope for us.
There is hope for us yet, yes.
Now you've got a 9 and you have control. You can play it or change it.
I want to change it.
Winning the question, you have that big option, and he takes advantage with a 4. Higher than a 4. A 7.
3.
And we'll move over the freeze bar, protecting that position for Greg. Question 3 to Greg. Oh, listen carefully.
I'm listening.
Greg, we asked 100 bachelors, would you marry a divorced woman who admitted she had been unfaithful to her first 2 husbands?
Ooh.
How many bachelors said yes? How many bachelors said yes, they would marry the woman anyway?
You're going to be next, pal. You know, I would say... 18. 18 because, I mean, you're asking for trouble.
Ooh.
How many? He says 18.
This is a tough one. This is a tough one because I would think that not too many people would want to marry a woman that had fooled around that much. But on the other hand, you never know. Maybe she got it out of her system. So I'm going to say higher.
Higher than that. Oh, no. Did you notice the wonderful agreement you got out of the audience?
Yeah, I can tell. Thank you.
That's Whittier, Cal. High.
18 for Greg, higher for Meredith. And I hope you've made your decision at home as we find out the actual number of bachelors who would marry the woman who admitted she had been unfaithful to her first 2 husbands is 23. It is higher. Meredith has it. And Meredith has a 5.
I'd like to change that.
This time she wants to
I have a
change
good
it.
feeling.
Oh,
what a good feeling. Okay. Higher.
Higher than the 8.
Oh.
Another 4. It's not higher. Greg, you've got a free chance again with the 7.
Higher.
Higher than a 7. No.
These cards, what's wrong with them? We cut them wrong.
Right now, it's going to be tough for someone. Greg needs 3 cards. Meredith needs 4. Someone has a long way to go. With sudden death coming at you right after this.
When you demand the best from yourself, you should demand the best from us. The all-new Copperfit compression sleeves, now redesigned to deliver more compression for faster recovery of muscle pain and joint soreness. Our most powerful copper-infused compression fabric ever formulated, now redesigned into an ultra-lightweight performance sleeve.
It doesn't matter if you're hurt or not, you got to get through the aches and the pains. You know, something like compression can be the difference. There's no reason why not to give it a try. It's revolutionary.
A total new design that contours better to your body for a perfect fit. New performance fabric that won't lose its shape. And new 4-way memory stretch fabric for unrestricted motion and total comfort.
If Copperfit can help you reach your next goal, why not? Because it's here to help you, and it will. It's remarkable.
I know the pain I felt beforehand when I didn't have it, and now actually using it takes away some of that pain. I'm a Copperfit believer.
More compression for improved circulation, reduced swelling, and faster recovery and relief of sore muscles and painful joint stiffness.
We all want to do our best and be 100% all the time, and sometimes that's just tough. With the Copperfit, the achiness really went away.
The all-new performance fabric sleeves from Copperfit. Improve circulation, reduce swelling, and faster relief of muscle pain and joint soreness. Guaranteed or your money back. Call 1-800-459-6672 or on the web at getcopperfit.com. Get your choice of the new elbow or knee sleeve for only $19.99. Order right now and receive a second sleeve free.
It's not only for the extreme athlete, it's literally for everybody. You know, you got a sore knee, you got a sore elbow, wear it.
And the military truth is number one. I've used it myself personally. CopperFit is the solution.
Don't live with pain. Experience the fast relief of copper-infused compression. Feel the power of CopperFit.
Buzzer, 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 buzzer. Thank you, Gino, and we really would love to have you come down sometime. We're in the middle of game one in our best 2 out of 3 match. Greg with a 7 needs 3 cards. Meredith up the middle with an 8 needs 4. And we are at sudden death. Someone has to win this game right here on this play of the cards. Meredith, we asked 100 people. If a Rolls Royce, driven by a millionaire, rear-ended your car, but you weren't hurt, would you sue for whiplash anyway? How many people would sue the millionaire for whiplash?
Oh, I think unfortunately that a lot of people do take advantage of insurance laws, and I think that a lot of people do sue when they shouldn't, but I think that's part of human nature. Plus the economy's messed right now and everybody needs more money. I'm going to say I think that 54.
54 out of 100 said they would sue the millionaire for whiplash.
I just want his Rolls Royce. That's all I want. Just take the Rolls. I'm going to say, they say higher. I'm going to say lower. I don't think that most Americans, I think most Americans are honest. I'm going to say lower.
So you going with the honesty, you say lower. The actual number of people who would sue for whiplash, even if they were not hurt, is 29. You're right. It is lower. Not a high number, though, 29. Now, Greg, it is sudden death. You've got control up here. You have a 7. You could, of course, change it. Try to turn number 3 card.
I'm going to change it.
Meredith is up the middle with an 8. She needs 4. You can play it or pass it.
I'm going to pass.
You're going to pass it. Meredith, you need to get a ball to win.
I can't change it, right, Jim?
And you are right up the middle with an 8. You've got everything going against you. You must go all the way with an 8.
Okay, I'm going to say lower.
Lower than an 8. No, it's not. Greg wins it in sudden death. Game 1 to Greg. Another $100 for his charity, the Sierra Club Foundation. We will set up for game 2. Gee, if you win, you lose when you're playing your wife, right?
I can't. I'm going to hear about this when I get home. You know that, don't you? This domestic strife show, isn't
That's
it?
right,
Is that what
yes.
it is? I thought this was card sharks, not get a divorce.
Same 2 decks of cards. Next card's off the top of the deck. And we start with you, Greg.
I want you to know that I usually am lucky. I just want to say that, okay? Not so.
Well, you may do.
My cards have been terrible.
Well, you could get 2 in a row now.
Okay,
That's
well,
right,
we'll
you
see.
could. Sure.
Okay. Question to Greg. Greg, no, she won't. Greg, we asked 100 bachelors. Have you ever had a romantic interlude in a compact car?
Whoa.
How many bachelors? How many? Now I know how they got whiplash. How many bachelors have had a romantic interlude in a compact car?
I don't know anybody, I swear. I would say that a lot of people are seeing orthopedic surgeons because of this. I'd say at least about 60.
60 out of 100. Meredith?
I don't know. I think probably a lot of people have fooled around in cars, but since lovemaking is
She means
more...
kissing and things like that, you know, yeah.
Since lovemaking is more open these
interlude,
days,
sure.
and because Americans have not yet taken to smaller cars, I'm going to say lower.
Low. 60 and lower. I love your logic. The actual number of bachelors who've had a romantic interlude in a compact car is 61. Not lower. By 1, Greg has it. And Greg missed the $500 bonus for the Sierra Club by 1. Greg, you start off this game with a queen.
I'm going to say lower.
Lower than a queen. No, an ace. Lower. Meredith gets a free chance to play a 6. Higher than a 6. 3 is not higher.
I told you my luck. It's
Confidence,
terrible.
confidence. We'll be right back
It's
with
a
this
good thing we're
unlucky
not in
lady
Vegas.
right
That's
after
all
this.
I have to say.
Do you suffer from back pain? Try Dr. Ho's Back Belt, a back pain solution that is now covered by many insurance plans, even Medicare.
The belt allowed me to walk for the first time in a year without a cane.
Dr. Ho's Back Belt is a patented decompression back brace designed to relieve back pain. It expands to stretch tight muscles and traction your lower back, all while providing strong support. If you have back pain, Dr. Ho recommends you try his belt, even if you've suffered for many years.
Since I started using the belt, I felt almost instant relief. After about a half an hour of using the belt, the pain diminished a lot. And Now it's all gone.
Doctors recommend back braces for chronic and acute back pain, degenerative discs, herniated or bulging discs, sciatica-related back pain, trouble sleeping due to back pain from sitting, driving, or lifting, and back pain from sports and exercise.
I think every patient with back pain should be wearing this belt.
Imagine, finally, getting relief for your back pain and being active again.
I've had back problems for the past 4 or 5 years. Nothing gave me instant relief except for the Dr. Ho belt. Before I couldn't really move, couldn't play with the kids. And now, after using it, I'm young again.
So if you have back pain, have your Medicare card available and call us now. Our operators can check if you're eligible to receive your very own Dr. Ho's back belt at little or no out-of-pocket cost. Get back to living the life you love. You can wear Dr. Ho's back belt while walking, relaxing, driving, doing housework, lifting, playing sports, and even while sleeping. Just pump it up and feel the relief.
Really working. It's already beginning to relieve my back pain, and I can feel it really stretching the tight muscles in my back. And I can't believe how good it feels.
Call now. You deserve to get relief from your back pain. And if you're eligible, you may receive your own belt at little or no out-of-pocket cost to you. You'll get Dr. Ho's back belt, easy-to-use hand pump, and back rehabilitation DVD. This is a limited-time offer.
Call now and get relief for your back. Back pain doesn't have to limit your life.
So game one went to Greg Mullavey. Meredith McCrae needs this game. Greg with a queen and Meredith with a 6. Both players need 4 cards. We pick up with question 2. Meredith, we asked 100 millionaires. Are you satisfied with the amount of money you have? How many millionaires said they are satisfied?
I would say that very few of them would be satisfied, because I think one of the ingredients you need to be a millionaire is to not be satisfied and to keep on trying new ways of making new money. So the question is, how many would be satisfied?
How many said they are satisfied with the amount of money they have?
I'll say low then. I'll say 13%. 13.
Or 13 out of 100.
13 out of 100.
Said they are satisfied.
Well, most of my millionaire friends, I don't know. I would say, yeah, Meredith, you're probably right. I'm gonna get trouble with this. I'd say higher.
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 You think a little bit more are satisfied?
Yeah.
13 and higher. The actual number of millionaires who are satisfied with the money they have is 41. Very much higher.
Surprising.
Yeah, of course we didn't ask how many millions they had.
That's
They might
true.
have almost all of it. Greg, you've got a queen.
I'll go lower.
Lower. Yes, a 4. Higher than a 4.
And 3.
And Greg is halfway across the board for another crack at the money. And Meredith's got to catch up. Greg, we asked 100 married men. If you came home from work early, listen to this, 100 married men. If you came home from work early one day and found your wife and the mailman in just his undershorts, is there any possible explanation your wife could give you that would satify you?
Absolutely.
Well,
yes.
how many men said yes, there is some possible explanation?
I know what she'd say. We're just sorting the mail, dear.
Just sorting the mail.
Sure. TV brought, he's got some mail for the neighbors, and he thought he'd drop it off here.
I've heard of special delivery, but that's ridiculous.
I'd buy it. Sure, I'd buy it. Sure. I'd say nothing's happening in that
He
bed.
trusts me, you see.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. So what percent, honey?
How many percent of men would what?
How many of the men said there is a possible explanation that would satisfy them?
2. 2.
2.
Say 2.
Oh.
2.
After all this talk about how just 2.
Well, in this case, I think something is going to tell me to answer one way, because I had thought that Greg was going to say higher, but since he didn't, I am going to say higher, because it's got to be more than 2%. A lot of trusting husbands out there.
Okay. The actual number of married men.
If it's 1%, I'm walking off the show.
Okay. The actual number of married men who said there is some possible explanation that would satisfy them is 26. You're still here. It is higher. 26. 26 of the most gullible people. Meredith, you've got to say.
I am sick of that card. I'm going to change it and get new luck.
Winning the question, she can change it in a quick change. In a 2.
All right. Higher.
Higher than a 2. A 7.
Freeze.
And now, Greg needs 2. Meredith needs 3. Again, we are at sudden death. We are down to the wire. Meredith, we asked 100 married women. Have you ever tried to get your own way by saying to your husband, if you really loved me, you'd say yes? How many married women have used that line on their husband?
Never.
How many have used it, right?
Yeah.
I think this is a hard one. I think, unfortunately, that a lot of women have had to resort to that. I don't think that they should, but I think that sometimes when you're really desperate, you got to try anything. So I would say 73.
73 out of 100 said, if you really love me.
Just today at dinner, Meredith was telling me. Last night at dinner was saying, if you really loved me. Now that Rolls Royce, no. I would say, I'm going to have to say lower.
Lower. Don't think that high.
Lower.
He's got faith in the women. The actual number of married women who have used the line, if you really loved me, you'd say yes, is 41. Greg is right. It is lower. Yeah. Greg, again, you have that all-important control in sudden death where you can play or pass.
Oh, play or pass.
I'm going to pass.
And again, Meredith, you've got to play it yourself. This time you're near the middle with a 7. You must get them all or the match is over.
Higher.
Higher than a 7. Yes, a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. A 4.
Higher.
To tie things up? No! She couldn't do it. And Greg wins it in sudden death with the last card. Meredith could not do it. And Greg again goes for the big money. We'll be back with Greg and Meredith in a moment right after this.
Up next, Greg Malaby's back for another chance at the money cards. Will he ace it? Find out as the Card Shark Celebrity Tournament continues. Stay tuned.
There's always some type of bug in the house.
You can't keep them out no matter what.
Ants.
Spiders. Roaches.
Got bugs in your house? Stop using traditional insecticides to get rid of them. Get Zevo. Deadly for bugs, safe to use around people and pets when used as directed.
I used to use traditional regular insecticides.
Zevo is really different from anything I've ever used in the past.
I didn't know how effective it was going to be until I used it. Wow, was I surprised.
How can something so bad for bugs be safe to use around people and pets? Zevo is bioselective. It targets nervous system receptors only active in insects, not in people or pets. And just watch how Zevo works without harsh chemicals.
For us, it was really a matter of living with the bugs or living with the chemicals, which I just didn't feel comfortable with. And now Zevo really has solved that problem for us.
It doesn't have the harsh chemicals like the insecticides I've used before.
It still gets rid of the bugs. I sprayed them and I was like, what's in this stuff?
Zevo contains essential oils that are natural enemies of bugs. Not that.
I didn't have to smell any harsh chemicals. I didn't have to leave the house.
When I sprayed Zevo, it kind of has a lemongrass smell to it, and I really like it.
Zevo works on flies and all these pests.
Zevo's fast, powerful. I feel comfortable having it anywhere in my house.
I give Zevo 5 stars because it's a product I can use around my family.
There's no harsh chemicals.
The effectiveness.
And it gives me peace of mind.
It's the insecticide you've been waiting for. Bioselective Zevo. Call now and get a 12-ounce bottle of Zevo for ants, roaches, and flies for just $6.99. It comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call right now and pay no shipping. That's right. You get a 12-ounce bottle of Zevo for just $6.99, but you have to call now.
To order, call 1-800-906-6085 or go to ZevoOffer.com.
Hey, we are completing a great week with these nice people. We will find out tomorrow which two have the highest money and are coming back in 2 weeks. Nice people with us today from Toronto, Canada. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow at Card Shark.
Some members of the studio audience will receive Sundra Ceramics, beautiful original handcrafted ceramic touch lamp. Light goes on by touching base plants or soil, furnished by Sundra Ceramics. Colorful DuPont Lucite spray enamel, a quick and easy way to add fresh new decorative touches inside or outside your home. With Lucite spray enamel, you color it easy. Toys R Us, one of the biggest toy stores, presents you with a gift certificate to be used today. Toys R Us stores throughout the country. Trey, and now you can brown meat and poultry in your microwave oven with New Holland House microwave browning sauce. A microwave breakthrough now at your supermarket. Screwdriver set and goof off. A latex paint remover that really cleans up when you mess up. It's the finishing touch to a perfect paint job. Goof off. Daisy Foot Saver relaxes tired aching feet with hot, warm, cold, to dry vibrating massage furnished by Dating Products Company. Gravy boat, train a ladle, and for plump, juicy white meat right down to the wishbone. Count on deep basted butterball. Butterball turkey from Swift is truly plump and juicy. Shots. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.